welcome back to my channel and to Friday, which means it's Friday Makes. So today I am here with Petals and Parchment, and her new kit for the members this month is called Endless Love, and it's a beautiful, beautiful kit, and these are the bonus pages that are going to go with that. It's a lot. She's very generous today. So this here is going to be, I don't know if you've ever heard of them before. Take What You Need. I hadn't until Elizabeth brought it up to my attention. I thought, what a great idea. So these here are going to be matchbooks, and you're going to fill them. Look at how pretty. And then these pages to go with them. Gorgeous. I love the blue. The blue is amazing. And then you have purple one. Gorgeous. So you can pick your colors. And then you're going to fill them with these pages. And so the idea of it is when you are feeling something and you need a pickup or something, you just go through your little matchbook and you pick your page. You can rip it out. Now I have backed each of these with the backing page. So you can rip them out or you can leave them in there. Write yourself a note, date it, whatever, and use it kind of like an inspirational thing for you. And this one here is left that you can put your own words of inspiration on there. And then there's this one. And like I said, I backed each and every one of them. So I have got some work cut out ahead of me. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go and cut this stuff all out and play a little bit. And then I'm going to come back, show you what I made, and we'll make a few together. How's that sound? All right. See you soon. Oops. I forgot to say that this one and these pages, this one and all of these pages and the backing page is going to be available in the group for everybody. And these will be the ones that are in, these and these will all go for the group members, or for the membership. But this one here, these ones will be for everybody. So now I'm back at it. Bye-bye. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back and I have made a couple samples and they're just so adorable. I love them. So let's look at this one first. This is some from the kit, these little pieces that I cut out. But look at that. Isn't it? I love that. And I chose to leave my edges white on this because I like that look. It's a bright, I didn't want it inked out. You could ink if you wanted to. So there's this one here. Cute little thing. And then I made this one, which I did a little differently. To show there's many ways you can put these together, and I'm looking forward to seeing how you have done them. Here you can write a note. You can leave it for the recipient to write the note. You can, however you're going to do it. And this one here, I turned into a paperclip. So you can have it on a book, in your journal, wherever you know that you can find this. So let's have a look and let's have a peek. We did the peek. Let's do. How about we do? So I'm going to do look at these little birds from the kit. Aren't they adorable? Okay, so we're going to do the paperclip one first. Yes, let's do the paperclip one first because I need the glue to dry before we go too far. So I used a large paperclip. And I just took, this is a piece of scrap cardstock that I had. It makes it very strong, that's for certain. And I'm just going to use this glue because I want my paper clip in there good and snug. So this is what's going to get flipped up for the bottom, and that's going to be the top. It's going to be like that. So I want my paper clip in here about halfway through, and I like to leave this a bit larger end here for more I was going to say traction. Not traction. It'll stay put. We'll put it that way. Okay, so I'm just going to take, and of course now Charlie is coming here because I left the door open and he's going, I need to go outside. And the other two in this house probably won't hear him. He comes straight to me. I'm coming. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go get this in place. Get this glued down. And then I will go let him out and I shall return. Probably the little buggy boo is going to want to go out with me too. So it could be a while. It might give us time for the glue to dry. Who knows? Okay. So I'm just going to, and I'm going to put it, I'm coming, Charlie. I'm going to put it on this side so that I only have to trim off one side. I like that idea. And we're just going to make sure that this paper clip, the paper is really snug around the paper clip. Okay, I shall return. Okay, I'm back. There's little girls next door, so as soon as my Charlie hears them outside, he's got to go see. He's very snoopy. Know what's going on at all times. Okay, so yes, and my glue is dry, so we can carry on with this one. We'll just get that out of the way. Okay, so then we're going to take, and I gotta stop saying that, and so then, so let's, let's do the scoring. Now, because this is really super heavy duty, I need to make it a good deep score line. So I'm just scoring on the dotted line. Yeah, there's 2 on this one, I forgot. Okay. I love this little heart. And I know you could put a little sentiment there. I didn't cut anything out, but there's lots of sentiments. I've just started to work with this kit. So this is basically almost my first thing. I've done a little bit of fussy cutting, but I'm just going to give that a nice crisp line. Oh, maybe this wasn't quite dry yet. Yeah, well, there we go. Yeah, it is close enough. Don't have your bone folder handy. Anything works, just about. This is really... Sometimes if it doesn't want to cooperate, fold it the other way. I know there's some kind of rule. A valley make a mountain, mountain make a valley. I just kind of wing it. I just kind of wing it. But I am going to grab my bone folder. Okay. These are very easy to put together like that. Simple projects are sometimes really nice to do, aren't they? Okay, so then we take, oh my God, when did I pick that up? So, we're going to, there's 2 different sizes here. so you kind of know which one has to go where. And if this glue cooperates with me, this is the glue I'm going to use because it doesn't have to be so, you know. So have you checked out the this whole Endless Love kit? Oh my goodness, it's so pretty. And it's just, I think it's just what we need these days with everything that's going on in the world. It's nice to have something that just gives you a little bit of encouragement. And also, if you've got a daughter and grandmother, this is a perfect kit for them. Perfect little gift, little keepsake to make them a journal. Make matching journals. I think with this one here, to me, it says happy, happy. I love the colors in this one. It's so bright and cheery. Okay, so we're just going to put this in. Think about so. And we're going to, I cut this little girl out. And I don't need to put anything on the front because there's already something there. So we're going to put her in there. Little dolls. I'll call them little dolls. There's little girls and there's grandmas. It's so adorable. I guess I could have cut that out a little bit better, but that's okay. I'm okay with that. So then oh my gosh. Okay, I gotta take a mental note. Don't do that no more. I gotta find something else to replace the so then. And I just took and kind of arranged these in such a way that you kind of see the colors in behind there, but not too many, you know, the colors are not clumped up together. And you can kind of move them because you got the room to play, so kind of move them. They don't have to be all lined up. It's kind of like a little tear thing, right? We're just going to let's kind of make it like a little bouquet of kindness. And you just want to make sure that everything fits. This one here, I think, can go down a little bit more. And we're just going to take that little piece off. And there we go. Okay, so this one here, I think, and we made it the paper clip, so I'm going to do this one with the eyelets. So let's get sorry for the squeaky chair. Okay, and we're going to use, I have the larger eyelet, so I'm going to use my larger hole there. We're just going to get this like so. I really like that. Let's see, maybe we just need this out a little bit more, like so. Okay, yeah, perfect. And then we just need to put this down low enough that you can still get your top paper to tuck in, but it still grasps the papers. And did I? No, I didn't measure. It might be a little crooked. Okay, Emma, what's going on here? There we go. Okay, and then I picked that up from somewhere, and I don't know where. I think I'm going to use the pink because they just match so nicely. Okay, so we got those in place, and we want a little silver. I never used to put these things in. I don't know what you call them, the washers, but I do now. Okay, like my little I do because I know it really helps them stay put. Really? If you can get them to stay put, they really help. I think my tweezers are a little magnetized. Yeah, I think so. It's handy. I don't even know where these came from, to be honest. Okay, try that again. So I'm going to go underneath this time. Oh, I should do this offline, off the camera, shouldn't I? Okay, we're going to do this one more time. One more time, this time with feeling. Okay, and we're going to go underneath because we have to do oh, I might have it. I might have it. Oh, goodness gracious. Oh, really? Did you see what just happened? Okay. Well, in a half an hour, we'll have this little booklet done. Oh, look, it was a good thing that did. Okay, so that's a good thing it did. I'm going to push some new, oh boy. Oh, look at that one didn't catch either. Oh, well, let's make sure they catch. And this, hopefully, this does the trick. If you're crafting along with me, you're probably going, yeah, okay, I'm ready. I've got mine done. Hurry up. This time we'll make sure that everything is in there where it's supposed to be. Get down there. Get down there. Okay, now, does it all fit? Does it all fit? Okay, let's just push this in a little bit more. Okay, so now we're just going to get down in there. Oh, I see what's the problem. Let's get rid of that. There we go. There we go. Okay. Okay. I'll make a new hole. And we're just going to do one at a time because that's just what we're going to do. Okay. Now I'm going to do this. And this. I got that in there. You know, it probably would have been much easier if I would have used a paper clip to hold it in. And of course, when I was doing them off camera, I didn't have this problem. Okay. In. There. Now we got you. Okay. Back here. Okay. And in. There. Oh, see, I got the, oh, whatever. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You're not going to see. You're not going to see it. Because we're going to put a string or a lace or something. Oh my goodness. The other one will go much faster, I promise. I promise. And voila, I think. No, voila. Yes, well, no, voila. Oh, let's see what's happened. This happened once before to me. Nope, there we go. Just because I didn't have. Oh, there's one on that? No. Wait. Let's try this again. Let's try it again. Not much to grab into here. I have more paper on this side apparently, but that's okay. There we go. Try this again. My goodness, talk about issues. Okay. There we go. Oh, it worked. Oh, can you believe it? It worked. Glory, glory. Okay, and there we go. And, you know, that, I'm okay with that. Then you put a little, you could put, well, you could put this right here. And we can take and bump it up a bit. Maybe give it a little bit of something, something. Maybe this one. My quilt's got to get in the game. I don't mind that because it's kind of like it's a quilted. It looks a little quilted to me. Okay, and then, okay, I'm just going to give in and say, yeah, I say, and then. And there's Mr. Nugget going, oh, wait a minute. What are you doing? I want to be in there. Okay, so we're just going to, I think, bulk it up like that. Okay, quit fussing, Just do it, get it done. And again, I am not going to ink because I like that look for this particular item. Like so. Perfecto. And we're just going to put that in there. This video is going to be an hour long, making just this. There we go. Just like so. Okay, and now I switched it up. And now let's see. I have a piece of, oh, look at what I have right here. Look at that. Oh, I like it when things are handy dandy on my desk. Okay, so I'm just going to like this. Run it through. So as you learn by my mistakes and my whatnots, make sure you have all your papers in the area that you're going to attach so that it doesn't fall apart on you. So I did this one this way because I like, let's just get rid of some of this here. I like how it dangles off the page when it's sitting on a page. Now, that's cute. Now you could take and unwind these and make it like a little tassel, or you could put some beads on the end of it. But there we go. That's cute and done. Okay, so now we're going to put this away because we're not doing that again. We'll put that in there. Okay, onto the floor you go. Onto the floor. Next. So I decided with this one that maybe if you were gifting it to somebody, maybe you might like to make it into an envelope. And because I cut paper for an envelope, I had this piece left over, which means I didn't need to back my booklet here. I just need to use this. So I am going to again get this glued on, and I think we're just going to bead a glue so I don't glue past that. And I think that's the bottom. Yeah, okay. Because when you fold that one piece over, we don't need it backed under there. Let's give it a nice amount of glue. Okay. Now we're just going to line this up on the one edge. So you only have to trim it once. Such pretty paper. Okay. Now I'm just going to take and trim this little piece off. Now, if you wanted to, you could also round your corners. This is the one time I don't mind the squares, the pointy corners. Cute. Okay, I'm just going to take and glue my envelope together. I'm going to just take and round this one just a little bit, just to give it a little. And then I'm going to measure here, and I'm just going to take this little funky little tip up off. Now this is, again, I use the envelope maker, which I love that thing. But you could also make an envelope without an envelope maker. So I am going to, I think I'm going to do a little slit here to tuck in our tip. I just need to use my cutting mat because that was a spur of the moment thing. Let's get this over here. Okay, now, if I remember correctly, I have a little system for doing this, and I don't exactly remember what it is, but we're going to put it on the line. Put it on the line so we know that that is straight, and I think, if I remember correctly, oh, we're just going to take it up. You know what? We're going to take it up a bit. And then, because I'm at a wrong angle here, we're just going to cut a slit here. And hope for the best. And that was wrong. You see where my slit is? So we need to put this back here, and we need to go up higher. And I think that right there was my Well, let's see. I just did 2, so I guess that's probably, oh, no, it looks like I'm forgetting with 1/2 inch. And then we can go a little wider just to get that in there. Let's see what that does. We'll cover that other thing once we... There we go. There we go. Okay. So did you do that? Did you see that? Now, next time I'm doing an envelope, remind me. 1/2 inch. Okay. We're going to fix that. But for now, we're just going to hope that our glue didn't dry up. Let's get that going again. There we go. Get it going. Oh, yeah, that's good. So now I will just take and hit my glue back, like so. And then do this side and this side. Okay. Now you could take and you could take, my goodness, you could take and line this envelope. I'm not going to, but what I am going to do is I'll give it a little bit of pretty in here somewhere. I've got my little things here, and I'm just going to take and give this a little bit of, now if you wanted to, you could also take and do a stencil in there. Oh, let's do that. Let's do a stencil. Let's do a stencil. Make it pretty. Sometimes you might be getting a little low on ink and need to maybe not print so much. So sometimes you can just do things. You know what? Let's do this flower. What does that look like? Yep. Okay. Hopefully this video isn't going too terribly long. We're just about done. And if you stayed with me, thank you. Now let's put this, like it looks like it's flowers coming and popping out of there. Now I could take and switch up my colors, but I think I'm just going to bring it down, because I could make the leaves, right? But I think I'm just going to leave this as flowers just coming out of the envelope. I kind of like that idea. And that'll be about as far as I can go. Oh, let's just do this too. There, that's pretty. Okay, back to the matters at hand. Now we can put a piece of tape over there. I have got a little piece of tape. Oh no, we don't have to use tape. Let's see. Yes, we do, because this is going to go in this one right here, like so. Oh, see what I did? I put glue where it shouldn't have gone. Well, that's okay. I'll just take and it back to where we need it to be. I think there's glue here too. Yeah, there we go. There we go. Most things in the paper world is fixable. There we go. Okay. We are going to, what are we going to put there? What are we going to put there? I'm going to put my thinking cap on that. And now we're going to get back to this guy. Let's get back to matters at hand. I'll put my thinking cap on that one. So this here, we're going to just take and do our lines, our scoring again. Oh, that's not right. I want this one. This one works really well. Especially since this is so thick. Like so. Okay. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, we gotta put the paper in there too. We got, oh boy, okay. Now, let's get these really folded up here. And this like so. Make our mountains. Okay. Perfect. Okay, let's get our little pieces of paper in here. So we're going to do this one and this one, right? Right. I think that's how it's supposed to be. Maybe I did the other ones wrong. I don't know. So there's little to from tags too. So if you're gifting these to somebody and you make an envelope, there's a little tag for the who it's to and who it's from. All the information, these of course are available in the group. To this one here is no, not this one. The other one that I did, the first one I did, that was for the non-members. Everything else is for the members. So as a non-member, you will get the pages with the encouraging words and the backing page and the little heart match book. And members will get that plus all the other ones. And make sure I'm not on the fold. Bring this up. There we go. That looks better. Okay, so to this one here, we're going to just take and staple it in place. We're going to do the same. Get my glue closed up here. We're going to do the same thing. Get them organized. Now there's also a page of blank ones, so you can put your own words in. And somehow that's why my page was so thick. It was because I think I put some from the other one. So let's just take, and I have that page here. Let's just take some of those, and we'll put this one here. And so what I did was, when I was tearing these out, I just tore some to me and some from me. Away. If you do the away tear, then you get the white. I guess get two. It depends on how you look at it. If you're tearing your page and you're doing it to you, you don't get that white on here. Tear it away from you, you get the white. Does that make sense? Kind of, sort of. As you can see, I'm getting the white there. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so let's do this one, and then I like this here. I like this one. I like that one. Get white. You don't get white. You get white. You don't get white. There. There. Hope that made sense. Okay, so I'm just going to take and put this in here like this. Are we all, oh, I see this one here. That one, we're going to straighten that out. Like that. Make sure that all of our papers are getting connected in there. And I can see that this one might not, so we're just going to put it off to the side, because then I know it's going to get connected there. And let's make sure that we have everything in place. And we're just going to tuck that in there. And then I'm just going to take, and again, staple down enough that it it catches your papers, but also gives you that space to tuck. And we're going to do it right about there, I think. Yeah. Okay. So now, make sure. There we go. Oh, see, my staples are making it so it doesn't quite. So you can take and remove your staples and start over again. Or you can just take and trim off a little bit. Let's see. Did that do the trick? A little bit more. Little bit more. Technically, what I should have done, just as I was feeling back there, and I would do that next time, there we go, is to take and put your staples, do it from this side so that you don't have this happening, you know, see what I mean? And I think because I'm right here, I'm going to remove these, and I'm going to do just exactly what I just said, because you don't want people to get hurt on the staples. And if they're not perfectly in, and they leave you those sharp little edges poking people, we don't want that. Don't want anybody to get injured when you're trying to give them encouragement. Okay. Get off there. Okay. So what I meant by that is to take it this way, and I'm just following my holes here. Oops. Let's get this out of the way, just in case. And we're just going to follow my holes. There. Now nobody's going to get injured on that. And you have this rough part here. Make sure we still can close. Yes, we can. Perfect. And then we're just going to take this and cover our staples. There. I love this idea. I wonder who originally thought of it. I'd never heard of it before. I have a secret pal of faith, and we are getting together to find out who everybody is So I will find out who my secret pal in faith is. And I'm thinking I would like to put these on the table for the girls. That's a group of teenagers or preteens. Oh, look at this one. What one do we want to put on there? It needs to be this one so it's bigger, doesn't it? Okay, and then maybe a little bit of this. And maybe a little bit of, what about some lace? I haven't used lace. I always use my quilt, and I've used my quilt in a few already. What if we take and make this a square first, and then get it all together. Okay. There. Just cute. It doesn't take much, does it? Okay. Doesn't take much. And now, if you were actually mailing this, you may not want to put something so thick on it. I'm not mailing this. It is going to go in an envelope, but I'm not mailing it. Okay, well, let's get some glue on here. I did start it again, right? Oh, please tell me I started. Yes, I did. For a second there, I thought, oh my goodness, did I start the video again after I came back from letting the pups out? Oh my goodness. It's going to be one of those days. Okay. Then we still have this mess here that I did. But oh, well, no, that looks stupid there, doesn't it? Let's see. I just want to let this dry a little bit. And let's make this so there's a spot to put a name in there. Or, well, right here. Right here. So I think I'm going to be making a few more of these. I originally thought I would do one for everybody there. However, I found out there's going to be about 17, 18 people there. I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot. So I think I'm not going to do that many. It's got to be done by Sunday. I think, you know what, I think I'm just going to, I like the background on there though. But this is not quite enough background, is it? Hold up, hold up. No, no, no. And just don't overthink this, right? It's just, we have a tear thing happening. Let's just make it a tear. Oops. Hopefully that's big enough. Not really. But it could be if we do. Oh, look at that. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. I do need this. Let's see if we can. It's like so, and like so, like that. Why not? Right? Overthinking. Let's just put this in here. Oh, yeah. Have it packed. just going to put the bird over top. And we're just going to take and do that. And then we're going to put the bird over top of that. Like so. Don't want too much being covered. And I'll get this on here. Okay. Now I guess we just need to make sure it fits in the envelope. Right? Okay, let's get this out of the way. Let's get this out of my way. Okay. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Okay. Let's see. Drum roll. Please. Look at that pretty envelope. And if you're going to put these in here, if you just take this up a smidge, you can see my lines are not, it doesn't want to go, but it does go. Hold on. Hold on. You just can bump this. I just need to make that a little more defined here. Oh, I see what I did. Do you see what I did? I see what I did. Oh, Sophie. Okay, well, let's just take and trim this a little bit here. Because what I did was I took it above. But that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. I think that fixed it. There we go. There we go. Okay, now let's get that crushed down again. There. Like so. Okay, now we got it. I've been having issues today. Probably because I invited you to join me. Okay, so now when you want to mail these, you can push this up just a little bit. It'll still maintain its shape, but at least it makes it so it's a little flatter. And then into the envelope she goes. And let's make sure that this works. And it does. And voila, what a cute little envelope. So, those are my two projects that I made with today's bonus pages for the members and for the freebies for everyone in the group. I love this idea. Thank you, Elizabeth. You're just always so caring and giving. Have yourselves a wonderful weekend. This took way longer than what it was supposed to. And if you stayed with me the whole time, thank you. All right. Bye-bye now.